What's up, guys? Today we're gonna go through a speed workout. Now this focus is gonna be mainly on being explosive and really, having that endurance to explode and then, relax a little bit, then explode and keep it like that. Because when you look at sports, most sports don't just involve one explosive movement, but it involves, slower paces and then exploding out when you need to. If you look at soccer, boxing, I guess football is an exception because it's straight explosiveness. But I'm gonna take you guys through a complete explosive workout. And the best thing about training explosively is that you won't really lose any muscle. You're mostly losing fat while you're doing this. So let's get right to it. For everyone, before you start, I suggest you do a warm-up. My warm-up consists of high knees, just getting those knees up, opening the gate, and close the other way around. That's closing the gate, and this is opening the gate. It really opens up your hips and get you going. Right? So after we open our gate and close our gate, I do each for 30 seconds. I do my high knees and you do your butt kicks. Basically, you're gonna be kicking your heels up to the back of your leg, just like this. And you guys don't have to get much distance when you do it. You're just warming up your joints. You're getting yourself ready to do these movements. And I suggest that you do this every time you train any sort of explosive workout, or if you do a sport. Make sure that you warm up consistently. You guys can get your own separate warm-ups before practice starts or anything like that. Remember to take care of your body because you don't want to be the guy that gets injured, okay? So now let's get to the complete workout. So once we're all warmed up, we're gonna start with explosive side shuffles. Basically, we're gonna make sure our body is parallel this way, and then we're gonna be going this way, right? So we're gonna make sure that we're shuffling our feet, heel to heel, make sure we get in that movement, and then we're gonna, after we do one side, we do the next side, and we're gonna do this for 3 sets, and we're gonna do it for about 1 minute each. All right, guys, so after that, next we're gonna go into a sort of similar movement. We're gonna be backpedaling, and then we're gonna turn and sprint. So I want you to take like 10 steps, or maybe, actually I'll say 20 steps, and then backpedal that distance. And then once you get to the spot that you designated, maybe you put a ball or a cone on the spot, and then you turn around and you sprint out for about the equal amount of length, or maybe a little bit more, right? And if that's a little hard for you guys to understand, then I'll just give you a demonstration and you guys will see. But I want you guys to do that for 3 sets of 8 times and really focus on that transition when you're running backwards and then turning around and exploding out. Really focus on that movement and exploding as hard as you can, like as hard as you possibly can. Every rep, every time you do it, don't take any reps off. So let's get it. All right, guys, so now we're going to the next part. Now, this was a little bit easier. You don't need less space. All you're gonna do is a squat jump. But for this one, if you guys have any sort of medicine ball or anything that's heavy enough that you can hold to add as resistance, then I want you guys to do it. 3 sets of 6. And remember, I see this a lot. A lot of people wanna take breaks or like go a little bit easier on their last sets or even somewhere in the middle. But I suggest that you go as hard as you can. Try to get every muscle fiber in your body exploding upwards, you know what I'm saying? So that's my big, that's my sort of way of training, and I feel like everyone should as well, because if you really want to be explosive, if you really want to max out your potential, then you guys should all be doing that. So let's get it. All right, guys, so now we're gonna finish it off with jump rope burnout. So basically, if you have a jump rope, well, that's okay if you don't. You can simulate jump roping by just jumping in the same position as you would with a jump rope. And for those who use jump rope, some people like to do with no shoes, and that's what I'm doing. This kind of keeps you more honest, because if you miss or if you hit your feet, then it's gonna hurt. I learned that from Muay Thai. But basically, 100 jump ropes as fast as you can. You can freestyle it, you can do 2 legs, however you want to do it. just make sure that you're going as fast as possible. So let's get it. All right, guys, end of the workout. Now, this is only part of it. I suggest that you guys go, make sure you get a gallon of water today. Make sure you get a high protein, at least 24-gram meal in, and some decent carbs, maybe a banana or, you know, sweet potatoes, things of that nature. That's gonna be great for you post-workout. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.